as loud as they will go. I'm into Leonard Skinner, the Allman Brothers, and David Allen Coe. I like Willie Wayland, George and Merle, and a lot of ZZ Top. They play country, soul, rock and roll. I really like Kid Rock, and I'm a redneck.
All 4 layers laid up. You want to let it set at least 24 hours to keep your pan from raising up. At that point, you will pull your pan. To do that, this excess that you have left over, that's why we recommend leaving a little bit extra. You just pick it up and pull it. If you need be, you can take a putty knife or a screwdriver and slide up under it. Once again, as David said, we don't recommend doing this on a painted bike. Can be done, we never damage one, we don't recommend it. Fellas, when you're done and you pulled your pan up, this is basically what it looked like. This was actually a Frenched in pan that we did for Kendall Johnson Customs. So it's got an upswept motion on the glass where yours, the one we just demoed, will be down. If you do happen to be making a Frenched in seat pan to where you've molded your metal around your bike to where the seat's actually going to sit down in your pan, you want to leave exactly 1/4 inch all the way around your seat pan. No more than 1/4. If you leave 1/4, we figured out we can make it the seat fit, press fit, exact fit with a 1/4 inch allowance all the way around your pan. Once you're done, we're back to the regular kind of pan that we just made, not Frenched in. This is what your pan should look like once you get ready to send it to high rollers, and we can take it from there. Thanks for taking the time and the money to buy our product, and we look forward to doing your one-of-a-kind custom high rollers exotic seat. Thank you.
I've never heard one word she tried to say. Instead of holding her, I held the bottle until I finally drank my wife away. So just pour me a double shot of whiskey, and I'll be here until I drink up all my pay. Between Jim Beam, George Dickel, and Jack Daniels, I think I just drank my wife away. I've been trying hard to drown my sorrow ever since that woman went astray. And that jukebox knows that I'm bound and determined to do my best to drink my wife away. So please don't cut me off.
I'm Butch. This is Stephen and David from High Rollers Motorcycle Seats in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Today we're going to walk you step by step through building a custom motorcycle fiberglass seat pan. When we get done today, you're going to be able to build your pan, trim it out, and be able to send it back to us for your custom High Rollers exotic seat. When you've purchased your High Rollers motorcycle seat kit, you'll be getting a quart of fiberglass, release agent, rubber gloves, masking tape, teaspoon, wooden sticks for mixing, enough brushes to do your job, and enough fiberglass to make your seat pan.
I am a roving gambler. I gamble all around. Whenever I see game a chance, I lay my money down. Boys, lay my money down. Boys, lay my money down. I gamble down in Shreveport, gamble down in Spain. I won my first wife shooting dice, but I lost her in a poker game. I am a roving gambler, gamble all around. Whenever I see game a chance, lay my money down. Boys, lay my money down. Boys, lay my money down. Had to pawn my gold watch, pawn my diamond ring. Sold my soul to the devil in a game in New Orleans. I am a roving gambler, gambling all around. Whenever I see a deck of cards, lay my money down, boys, lay my money down, lay my money down. Lay my money down, boys, lay my money down. I lay my money down, boys, lay my money down. I gambled down in Shreveport, gambled down in Spain. I won my first wife shooting dice and I lost her in a poker game. I am a roving gambler, gambling all around. Whenever I see a game of chance, lay my money down, boys, lay my money down. I'm footloose and fancy free, and I lay my money down. Thank you so much. Play Hank Williams Jr. record just loud as they will go. I'm into Leonard Skinner, the Allman Brothers, and David Allen Coe. I like Willie Wayland, George and Merle, and a lot of ZZ Top. They play country, soul, rock and roll. I really like Kid Rock, and I'm a redneck, rock and roll son of the South. I don't like no new wave disco bands around. Gonna drink a couple dozen beers.
One's installed battery. Position it where it's going to be at. Make sure your oil tank and fender's in place. Step 2 is to install popsicle sticks to provide a ramp for your tank. When your seat's actually done, your seat will still slide into your factory tank. Let's see one long piece of tape. We can go all across the frame rail right there. Right across. All right, step 3 is take a piece of cardboard. What we'll do is it's been pre-cut, kind of pre-cut. Mark it to your frame rails.
As you're cutting it, you want to cut it as you measure around the frame rail to get it right, and then you want to trim the sides in a 1/2 inch so it'll lay smooth with your frame. It should look like this along the edges, about a 1/2 inch in all the way around, so it lays flat with the edges of the frame.
Our battery's already set up with a piece of cardboard on top of it. Make sure you always put a piece of cardboard on top of your battery to gain clearance. We'll take the piece of cardboard pattern Stephen cut out. Let's tape that on there. We've got the cardboard template covered up, or taped up, taped to the fender. You probably need to use 3 layers of tape, and on painted bikes, the fiberglass gets real hot, so there's no guarantee that the fiberglass ain't gonna cause a problem when you paint. We always recommend doing it before your paint job's done. Measure the rear fender to get your center. Get the center in the front. You need something a little better than that. After you find the center in the back and the front, you can start going as far as you want to go. If you want to fold it over the frame rails, if you want to be a little short on the frame rails, this is going to be your cut line, so it needs to be exactly where you want it. After you get all your tape applied, take a Sharpie pen, get your desired shape that you want. After that, we'll apply freezer paper around what parts you don't want no fiberglass on. Now that we've applied the freezer paper to the desired area that we don't want to get no fiberglass on, we've applied it, then you apply your mold release, and I'm going to bring Butch in to show you how to mix the fiberglass resin.
I'm going to pass it along to David. You want to pour a pint of fiberglass resin into each cup. You want to mix one cup up, and then you'll mix the other cup up in future layers. It'll set up on you if you don't mix it up half and half. So we're going to pour a pint. This is not, like I said in the beginning, this is not rocket science. So if you're a little over, a little under on the pint, you're not going to worry about it. We're supplying quart cups. The resin hardener is important. You want to be sure you got at least a teaspoon of resin hardener. You ready? This is cold weather, you want at least a teaspoon. Hot weather, you may want to adjust that. Cold weather, you may want to add a little more, depending on the setting time that you're requiring. At this point, after pouring in the resin hardener, you just stir it up. Things get a little smelly. Wear a mask if you're worried. We figure this can't be no worse than the brandy. At this point, Stephen and David's going to show you how to lay up a seat pan. First step in this process, Stephen's going to put a streak of fiberglass on the pan, and that's mainly to hold your fiberglass in place as he lays his layers up. You're going to wind up with 4 layers, at least 4 layers of glass. At this point, just saturate your glass with the resin. As you get the fiberglass wet, it will lay down. Once again, this is not rocket science. After Stephen has worked his air bubbles out of the bottom, he's laying the back piece up. We'll lay the pan up in 2 pieces for ease of laying it up, make it a lot easier. You can do it in 1 piece, but it would be a lot more difficult. So we're doing it in 2 pieces. And also it strengthens the back of the pan. You've actually got a double layer of fiberglass. Fellas, as you give out a fiberglass, just mix your 2nd cup and you'll have plenty to finish up your job. Fellas, if you need to, you can snip the fiberglass as you go around your pan and make it lay down. Very forgiving. Once again, we ain't dealing with rocket science here. Although David is a rocket scientist. Stephen, he's a brain surgeon. Me, I'm just an old upholsterer. After you have